$120 million of unused steel lying in the desert because they're not building the wall. They had that drone shot. Bill Malugin was down there with his drone, Bill's drone. And it's in the Laredo sector. DHS canceled 2 contracts in the Laredo sector. And it was about 31 miles of border wall construction. They hadn't even started yet. And they said that to replace the planned border barrier system, they would use funds previously allocated to direct Custom and Border Patrol to conduct an environmental assessment. What about the environmental impact caused by people just like making paths, basically, right there crossing the Rio? So there were 450 miles of the wall that had been constructed or replaced during the administration. Another 350 miles were already funded, and they were planned or under construction. And this, now we have this situation. Now, apparently the new wall wasn't just a replacement under the previous administration for the steel panels, but they implemented new systems that were supposed to help border agents detect intrusions and high-speed roads to reach trouble spots faster so that they can intercept anybody before they attempted to cross the border. Now, this Senate Homeland Security Subcommittee they conducted a report, and they discovered, this is over at Floridian Press, that the president's decision to halt, President Biden's decision to halt the border wall and the construction of this cost about $3 million a day of taxpayer funds. And the blistering report found that such suspension wasted about $2 billion and counting to not build the wall because the Defense Department is paying construction contractors to, quote, babysit metal instead. The figure amounts to 20% of the original $10 billion allocated by the previous administration for the border wall construction. And so then you have these stacks of steel panels already funded $120 million, abandoned in Far, Texas. And the individual steel panel, each one is about $5,000. My, oh my. So, and yeah, I knew those contracts were paid up. So the contracts were paid up. So this is billions of dollars we're looking at as taxpayers here. This is what we've spent. And the budget office called on Congress to cancel any border barrier funds that remain at the end of the year. They want to use, the money for something else, whatever money's left. But the border's closed. Did you see the video the other day? All these people just walking around, literally the uncompleted wall, and there's stacks of equipment that's right there that they could have closed that gap where everybody was walking in, but they didn't. It's like they're trolling. It's like they're trolling everybody now at this point, the administration. So since we paid for that and it's our property, I got a question. Can we just do it? Can we just do it? Is it something we're able to do? I mean, if it's our property already because we've paid for it, then I think that we should be able to take it over and just put it up ourselves, right? I got tools. Kane, you got tools?
I got tools, and I'm sure there's plenty of other contractors out there that would be willing to help out as well.
I mean, it seems like that would be a good idea. Because it's just sitting out there. So, I'm just wondering, you know what it made me think of, right? Call the nation's dads. I'm just saying. Sounds like a call for the nation's dads. You get the dads out there with their tool belts. You send them down there to that border wall. They'll grill some bratwurst and pork steaks, and they'll have that wall built in a week. You send America's dads down to do the job. There you go, right there.
We'll give you the steel.
See? It's so easy.